Hi, it's Frank Del Rio, and welcome back to the FDR Real Estate Show. Today, I've got a special guest with us. We're going to be talking about one of the most important article instruments you want as a homeowner in California. So come back so you can hear everything that Susan Foy has to say.
For close to 20 years, I've dedicated my life to bringing you relevant real estate information, the best marketing and selling strategies to get the highest price for your home with the least amount of hassle to you. Welcome to the Frank Del Rio Real Estate Show.
So here we are with Susan Foy. She's our attorney for trusts and wills. And here's the thing you got to know about Susan. Me and her go back 8-9 years. She's done my own personal trust. She's done a lot of our clients' trusts and wills and helped them out tremendously. And gosh, she's been in the business now, over 25 years?
Yeah,
So a lot of knowledge and wealth of information that's going to be, we're bringing you today. I really wanted, Susan, for you to tell our viewers what's important about a trust, having a trust here in the state of California.
Well, for most homeowners, having a trust would help keep you out of probate. So probate is a court supervised procedure that a lot of people have to go through in order to transfer their assets after they die. But if you have a trust, you can avoid that system and you can decide who you want your assets, your estate to go to after you die. And we can do some tax planning if people are in that tax bracket. And sometimes family situations would make you want to have a trust. If you have a complicated family, if you have children from a prior marriage, or your spouse has children from a prior marriage, that would be another reason to have a trust.
Absolutely. And I think the what you're really saying, or what people are really trying to accomplish here, is one, from being private with their information, right? Because if you have to go through a probate sale, all of your info is public. Whereas with a trust, it's far more private, right? Is that fair to say?
That is true. It is more private. It's also less expensive because even though you would pay more for a trust up front than you would pay for having a will written up for you, in the long run, you're going to save a considerable amount of money.
Absolutely. And then another thing that I think a lot of people are curious about is, if I own one property, two properties, or let's just say one. Why is it so critical to have one, say, if you have family, kids, and and a wife and whatnot? Why is it important to have one for yourself for real estate standpoint?
Well, you can do a lot of different things with a trust that you can't do with a will. For instance, if you have minor children, you can provide for them until they turn 18, 21, 30, whatever, and the money doesn't have to automatically go directly to them when they turn 18.
Nice. So it's kind of like you're still there, providing for them, but at the same time dictating what you want to have happen, versus people just kind of getting a pile of cash from their real estate that the parents or whatnot have.
I like to say, if you don't have an estate plan, the state of California has one for you, but it's much better for you to be able to set up your estate plan so it reflects your values, your family structure, and your finances.
Absolutely. Took the words right out of my mouth. Another thing that we're seeing a lot today is the baby boomers. Right, some of them are unfortunately passing away. It's part of natural life. Some of them are going into assisted living. Some of them are moving in with family, and they have these properties, but not a lot of them have trust. Or family lives out of state, and you want your family to kind of help out that way. Why is it so critical for, even at, let's say, that later stage in your life, if you owned your home 20, 40, 50 years, but you've never had a trust? Why is it important to get one of those for yourselves at this point in time?
It is surprising that a lot of people who are reaching their golden years don't have trust or don't have an estate plan. I think that sometimes people are intimidated by the whole process, or they just don't want to think about their death. And I know that's a hard hurdle to overcome, but I try to make the process as simple as possible and to be as non-intimidating as possible to help the clients through that.
And that's so true, Susan, because I can't tell you how many of our personal clients have all reached back out to us after we connected them with you, and they all said the same thing. She made the process simple, she made it easy, and then most importantly, I felt comfortable talking about these really important life decisions moving forward. So I really commend you and appreciate you doing that for our clients.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So let's say someone wants to get in touch with you to talk about this, at least to maybe start planting the seed and see what you got to do. what's the best place for people to call you, email you, look you up online? Tell them where they should reach you at.
The best place to find me is on the web. You can Google me and my name will come right up. Or you can go to my website directly. It's susanfoy.com. There's a lot of free information on there. If you click on the resources tab, you can get tons of good information for free. And it gives you all my contact information.
Awesome. And then, of course, if you want me to connect you with Susan directly, just reply to this email, or if we contacted you, and then I will connect you directly with Susan so you guys can talk about your trust, your will, and then your future with your real estate and your assets. Thanks so much for stopping by. As always, we appreciate you guys checking in. And until our next interview and our next show, have a great day.